You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White sports fans, I want to say honestly with you guys that this did cross my mind, this topic that we're about to talk about right now. It crossed my mind when I made the first video today about Rachel Nichols trashing ESPN over Maria Taylor getting the hosting gig for the NBA Finals in last season's bubble. This absolutely did cross my mind, the topic that we're going to be talking about here today. Because the guys at Outkick, they kind of gave us a lot of details here, and it seems like Maria Taylor actually may have a motive for actually leaking the audio of Rachel Nichols. Now, I'm not saying that Maria Taylor or anybody in her camp actually did, but man, this crossed my mind. It's a strong possibility because think of the timing here. Maria Taylor's contract is up in a matter of weeks at ESPN. Now, ESPN offered her $5 million per year last year, and she's making $1 million right now. She rejected it. So they offered her 5 times the amount. And according to reports now, they're only offering like $3 million or something like that right now. She wants Stephen A. Smith money. That is the report. Stephen A. is getting something like $8 million per year. So Outkick, and we're going to go over the article here, is suggesting that Maria Taylor, her camp, leaked this as leverage against ESPN for her to actually get more money. Now, I'm not saying that this is true. I just want to talk about this because it did cross my mind, folks. So let's get into this. But first, make sure you guys check out the Black and White Network store. We have an America First shirt here in honor of the 4th of July. And for one day only, folks, we're going to give you 25% off our biggest discount ever. Use the discount code July4, that is July and the number 4, for 25% off just for the day only. Do not wait because this discount is going away at the end of today. So, Outkick here, Bobby Burak from Outkick says the truth behind the Rachel Nichols Maria Taylor leak. And it says here, since July 2020, a privately recorded conversation between Rachel Nichols and Adam Mendelsohn, a longtime advisor to LeBron James, has floated in and out of media circles. The clip contains audio of Nichols discussing ESPN's decision to bypass her and name Maria Taylor host of NBA Countdown. And we know, folks, that Rachel Nichols was not actually happy about her losing her job in place of Maria Taylor. And in the leak audio clip, Rachel Nichols said basically Maria Taylor got the job on NBA Countdown just because of her skin color and ESPN's diversity thing. You know, they want to show that they're super duper woke. So therefore, a woke person like Rachel Nichols is going after woke ESPN, and Maria Taylor is also caught in the middle of this. But it says here, as months have passed, it had seemed unlikely the audio would leak. However, the truth is the timing hadn't been right. 1 year later, Sunday, the New York Times released and quoted Nichols' private conversation on which she suggests that Taylor had gotten a hosting job because she is black. From the outside, leaks are mysterious, but inside, leaks are obvious and telling. This is true of the White House, Wall Street, NBA, NFL, Fox News, ESPN, and local political campaigns. A story comes out when someone wants that particular story out. It's never hard to deduce the origin. The process is straightforward. A person or representative, an agent, manager, or mom, we're going to get into that, send private information to a reporter expecting advantageous results upon publication. To fully maximize the results, a leaker often holds the information for the opportune time. And what did I say, folks? Maria Taylor's contract is up in a matter of weeks. She wants to get paid, and she wants to be paid big, according to reports. But it goes on. It says, for the leak headline, a disparaging video prompts explosive fallout within ESPN. July 4th, 2021 was the opportune time. Also known as about 3 weeks before Maria Taylor's contract expires. In other words, someone sent the recording of Nichols to a useful idiot at the New York Times to assist in Taylor's unreasonable contract negotiations. And this is where they get into what Taylor reportedly wants. It says here Taylor wants $8 million a year and nearly $7 million annual raise at a time when ESPN asked other employees to take 30% cuts. Last year, Taylor turned down an offer for $5 million a year. Sources tell Outkick that Taylor's mother and a manager have handled much of her behind-the-scenes conversations over the past year. Sunday morning, I sent Maria Taylor a text message asking if she had a comment on the widespread industry belief that someone in her camp had directly saved and sent this audio to the Times. Taylor has not responded. You see where this is all going, folks? This looks like, and I don't know if it's true or not. I'm saying that is not necessarily true right now. We don't know that Maria Taylor, her camp, could have possibly leaked this for leverage at ESPN for her to get basically an 8-time raise. Now, folks, ESPN, think of this, because if they don't actually give her what she wants, you know that the race card is going to get played. The narrative out there will be that ESPN doesn't like black women. They don't want to pay black women what they deserve. You know that's going to be the talking point. However, we know in reality, folks, that ESPN has been letting go of white people over there at ESPN like crazy because they are losing a lot of money for the Walt Disney Company. Now, you remember about a month or so ago, Trey Wingo over at ESPN. No, not Trey Wingo, actually Kenny Mayne. Kenny Mayne was asked to take a 62% pay cut from ESPN. He turned it down. Now he's gone from ESPN. They offered Maria Taylor, a black woman, 5 times what she was making, and she turned it down. And you know the narrative will be, if she walks away, ESPN is racist. You know that's going to be the talking point. But this is what happens when you actually play the woke game. And ESPN, you know, if they get backlash over this, if this actually does happen, this is their fault, folks. It is. So it says the idea behind the leak is to paint Taylor as the victim by saying another host diminished her down to her skin color. In reality, ESPN executives, not Nichols, have diminished Taylor and her colleagues down to the melanin level in their skin. Yes, because ESPN has been playing that game. And you guys already know the comments that Rachel Nichols had already said about her. But it says here, Taylor's skin color was a factor in ESPN's decision to move her to Countdown. Yeah, it's a factor in every one of ESPN's decisions. Denying it so is denying that hot women don't get free drinks and cut the line. Looks matter in America, and race matters at ESPN. That's 100% spot on. Ask any agent, manager, or executive off the record if they agree. Jalen Rose may call it tokenism if the winning recipients are white. Taylor didn't merely win the job because she's black, but in this climate, her skin color didn't hurt her chances. In addition, her skin color is a factor in contract negotiations, just like it was in Mike Golitz's before ESPN decided to boot him out of the door last year. The spineless leaker didn't send the Times Nichols audio because it was offensive, but because it contained quotes of leverage. It's all about leverage. Talent leverage at ESPN is now a product of fear. not the fear of what they would do elsewhere, the fear of a departing headache at the hands of the times, because skin color would actually absolutely come into play on this. Taylor's leverage, interestingly, stems from a report 1 year ago from the same Times reporter pointing out that ESPN had not re-signed 3 black females, Jamel Hill, Carrie Champion, and Josina Anderson. Think about that, folks. So if she ends up leaving again, the talking point would be that she would be the 4th black woman to be let go by ESPN. You realize the backlash that ESPN would get from the woke mob? ESPN would be canceled. It wouldn't be that ESPN really can't afford these large salaries because they're bleeding money for the Walt Disney Company. No, that wouldn't be the talking point. The talking point would be is that they're letting black people go, namely black women go, even though ESPN has Stephen A. Smith as the highest paid employee at ESPN with $8 million a year, a black man. So I don't know what to make of all of this really, folks, but I thought this was pretty important to actually talk about this. That there's no doubt about it that there could be a motivating factor for this actually leaking out today. Maria Taylor wants to get paid. She does. So it could be a possibility that her handlers leaked this information to the Times. I don't know how long the Times had it. They've been sitting on it for a while. But now it's game time now because Maria Taylor only has weeks left. And looks like right after the NBA Finals, her contract could be up. Now, if ESPN reaches out and say, hey, we're going to give you $8 million per year or somewhere around that ballpark, maybe 7, then you'll know exactly what was really happening behind the scenes. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, do you think that Maria Taylor is the one that actually leaked this audio to the Times? I don't know. Do you actually think that her handlers are the ones that actually leaked this audio to the Times? Let us know down in the comments below. But I don't think there's no mistake that today was the day that it leaked, weeks away from when her contract is actually up. NBA Finals about to start right now. ESPN super duper woke. And we're still living in this BLM kind of climate. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to Black and White Sports. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.